Alright, YouTubers. Today I'm not gonna be bitching about nothing. Instead, it's gonna be about a certain anime out there that I really like. And maybe some people like it. A lot of people don't like it. But some people really like it. Some people like me. JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. Has anybody heard of that? It's a, it's a really good show. First season consists of Jonathan Joestar. And shit, it's been a while since I've seen season one. So I take time in between each season watching other series on my other apps and shit like that. And then I get back to the next season of JoJo's Bizarre Adventures after that. So basically what I'm saying here is in season one it was Dio, Jonathan Joestar, and that one guy in the hand, I forgot his name. That's why I say I haven't watched it in so long. Forgot most of their names already. Anyways. The first season I thought was good until up to the ending pissed me off when Jonathan Joestar's body, literally just his body, his head was decapitated, it was taken over by Dio. Season 2 comes around. Or I come around season 2. After watching a lot of Star Trek. I get back to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure season 2. This time it was about the son of Jonathan Joestar, who is Joseph Joestar, an old fart. And then there is his grandson. Or is it his grandson? Yeah, it's his grandson. Jojoro Joestar. And this French guy, his French guy named Pomeref. And this red-haired guy who I thought was the most badass out of that series. Fucking, it's crazy how season 2, Jotaro discovers that towards the end of season 2, I should say, that his stand, that's what they have, the stands, these powers that are their manifested souls that can fucking do some cool shit. And his turns out to be the same thing as Dio's, the world. It can stop time. However, Dio, although he beat Dio, he beat the fuck out of that guy. But, their stands are exactly the same. It's called the world. The world can stop time. Dio had so much practice in hundreds of years to fucking do his actually almost 100 years to do his thing. Okay, get his power to go and get a little bit more powerful. Dio was able, towards the end of season 2, able to stop time for nearly 60 seconds. And when Dio first started, it was 1 to 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5 seconds, going up and up and up. But Jotaro, the hero of the story in season 2, coming out to find out that he has the same exact stand and ability where he can stop time. However, he can only do it for 1 second at that time. But still ended up kicking the fuck out of him. Season 3 comes up. Totally new story, pretty much. Jotaro and the old man are in, and the old man doesn't come in until about the middle of the series. and it's Jotaro who goes and gets him and brings him back. The old man meets his son. His name was Josuke, but it wasn't. His last name wasn't Joestar. He had his mom's last name, but his father was Joestar, the old man. And Jotaro also helped out a bit too, but there was a serial killer up in there who ended up getting a stand 15 years after his first murder, going all the way up from 1 to 48 killings and shit like that, and he's being a piece of shit about it. I mean, total piece of shit. I mean, I get why people don't like this show. There's 3 reasons why. Many animals are hurt. There's unrealistic human abilities that we don't have in real life. And as well as there's some fucking references in there that are pretty fucking bad, made by evil people. However, all 3 of these things consist of those evil people. JoJo's Bizarre Adventures wants to describe how bad these people are. They am killing a dog or a cat or bird or something like that, or even a kid. Fucking not only lets the reader know this is how bad the person is, but it also kind of has to have a natural cringe, all right? A reaction, a reaction that makes me go, oh, okay? That, to me, is real anime right there. And then the bad guy gets exactly what they deserve and then some. Bam! That's why I like JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. Heroes win in the end. Unfortunately, Season 2 was the only one I did not like. Why? Almost everybody fucking died. That's why. Fucking pissed me off. Especially with the red-haired guy. He was my favorite. But back to Season 3. Season 3. Oh, this serial killer finally fucking gets what he deserved after killing so many women and girls, little fucking girls, chopping off their fucking hands and doing some creepy shit with it. Okay? His stand was the ability to make some type of fucking bomb. And it detonates like this. And goes, and yeah. Basically, he was a piece of shit, and all that was left of these women and girls was their hands. Alright? At the end of the show, though, I'm just going to skip right on ahead. The very first victim, a ghost, that he killed 15 years before all that, confronted him after he was killed. And he didn't even know it. He didn't even know he was killed. Okay? And it was mainly because time was stopped. Again, Jotaro using his world, and then his nephew, the other guy, I just had his name. Anyways, he had a stand called Shining Diamond, which had the ability to, let's say, rip this apart and bring it back together. Okay? It could rip things apart and repair it. Or do some type of form with it. Anyways, Shining Diamond and the world both fucking fucked this guy up, okay? After he finally had the realization that he lost, he kind of got his ass kicked. He laid on the ground, didn't even see it coming. An ambulance, ironically, fucking backs up right over his head, crushing it. Oh yeah, I say that was fucking great karma, for a fucking piece of shit like that. Okay? You see, a whole thing is to entertain the reader and have the reader also feel the emotions. But also the watcher, watching TV, because I also watched the manga, read the manga as well. And the manga is just a teensy beensy different from this. Just that much different. Because they took some parts out, they blurred some things out, and all kinds of other things. Anyways, it's a whole crazy thing. All ends up in season 4. I'm only about 11 minutes and 56 seconds into the first episode of season 4, and I have already discovered about this Italian blonde guy who has a star right here, and in his wallet was Dio. So I'm thinking right now, because I have not watched the season yet, so don't spoil it. Let me have my phone, my theories. Sometimes, most of the time, I'm right. 2 theories, just in case. He's a family member of Dio. Son of Dio. One of those 2 things. Couldn't be a friend, or else he wouldn't have a star. And that's where I'm at. JoJo's Bizarre Adventures bomb.